video. Before we get started, cue Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black View Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on our black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested.
What's going on, guys? Back to another show on the Gentleman of Crypto. Also, we're on Black Rule Investing. Welcome, Crypto Warriors. Welcome, Black Rule Crew. We're up in here. Okay. So let me share the screen here. Actually, let me pull up one more thing before I share the screen. It's probably going to play sound. So let me have that just pause for a second. Okay, perfect. And then now let's share the screen. Hopefully it doesn't play the sound. Entire screen, share audio. Boom. Okay, hide that little button there. All right, so that's there. Let's bring up both sides so we can I think this link is broken. I gotta figure that out. Okay, so let's bring up the channel here. Oh, it's broken. Let me bring up Gentleman of Crypto. Boom. Bear with me. It's going a little bit slower than usual. Let's see what we got in the chat. What is up, Manosphere Hall of Fame? What's up, Stacking Satoshis? What is up, Courtney Johnson? What's up, Andrew Adjudge? Brought one BTC yesterday, and the price has been tanking since then. That's just how it works, man. That's just how it works. Us relaxing serenity sounds, and congratulations on being a whole coiner, Andrew Adjudge. Congratulations on being a whole coiner. That will be not financial advice, but I am thoroughly under belief that Bitcoin will be over $1 million one day. So you are a millionaire right now, and you know it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So let's bring this up.
Something else going on around. All the collapses, all the bankruptcies shouldn't matter. It's all noise.
1 second.
Because let's say you're holding 10 crypto.
I knew I paused that. I swear I paused that. Okay, so here we go. Here we are on the Gentleman Crypto side. So let's bring this up.
Something else going on around. All the collapses, all the bankruptcies.
Okay, we're going to pause that there, and then we're going to bring it up on my side here. Sorry, it's taking a little bit longer than usual today. Let me try closing a couple things down here. My apologies, y'all. And then let's go to YouTube to bring up my own channel. The live should be right around here. All right, perfect. Okay, www.darkhorsewatcher.com is broken for the moment, y'all. So y'all gonna have to go straight to here. Got to get that handled. Oh, so y'all was all in my chat. Okay, nice. I love it. I love it. Okay, perfect, y'all. Perfect. So Bitcoin took another little leg down, and let's start with that. And if you guys have any questions, please put it in the chat. You can see. Oh, so y'all was all in my chat. Okay, nice. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. I thought that was paused. Oh my god. Okay, technology, y'all. Technology. So, Bitcoin was moving sideways for a long while. Shout out to Crypto Blood. He has some real nice analysis on his channel about this. Definitely check out Crypto Blood's channel, y'all. I know all of y'all are gentlemen of crypto people, so I'm sure y'all check out Crypto Blood's channel, but just going to say it again. And you can see it kind of dipped there. It did not want to pass this this resistance here. So funny how that Gann chart just works like that. Whatever Gann was into, he just knew his stuff. It just did not want to pass this resistance here. So you can see here it's trying to bounce off this RSI. But if we move out even further in time, it seems like it's heading towards oversold here, which means we have a little bit more to drop, it seems. So if it's going to get to complete oversold on the day chart, we got a little bit more to go. And I would say that a little bit more to go. You can kind of see it here with this green resistance line right here. That would put us about at 21.2. Probably you could say a good 21. Either 21.2 or 21. Just for giggles, we could just say it's 21. Okay. So probably I think we get there. I think we get to 21. I still do not think that we get to that 18. We're still a long ways away from 18. I just don't think that happens. It has to go through that green. It has to go through this blue, and it has to go down past this yellow. I really don't think we get there. Total possibility, but first, our first marker here is oversold, which would be around 2100. So that's where we are on that. For our second order of business, there have been a couple of big things that have been happening with a couple different chains, right? So a couple days ago, Algorand wallet MyAlgo advises users to withdraw funds after a $9.6 million exploit. That was on February 28th. As you guys know, a few weeks ago, Alliance Block had that whole exploit happen with, I think it was Bong Q or something like that on one of their bridges. They have finally released Next Era token, which you can finally buy now on KuCoin. So that's something that's actually a steal that you guys might want to look at. I'm not sure why it's not showing up on here. It should. Maybe I need to refresh this. Okay, for some reason it's not showing up properly on here. It should show up as Next Era token. Okay, there we go. So you can see here, earlier today, it was around 0.048 cents. It has since gone up from there, but yeah, this is such a big bargain out here, guys. This was at 12 cents before the whole exploit. You can get it on KuCoin, you can get it on Hotbit, you can get it on BitTrue, you can get it on Uniswap. I'm pretty sure you can probably get it on Uphold now. Um, Tons of different places you can go and get this guy now. All the stuff for NextEra, all the stuff for Alliance Block is still true, but that's another big hack that came lately. Another one would be here with there was something today with Polygon Block Explorer not working. So a whole bunch of like just slow FUD and a whole bunch of different projects with problems going on. And of course, you got Gensler coming out here, guns a blazing against everyone. Here it is here. It's a couple days ago too. Polygon Block Explorer crashes befuddles users. Many thought that the Polygon network had gone offline, but it didn't. Excellent, excellent photo right there that they have here on Decrypt. So things are getting crazy a little bit in that Bitcoin's continues to take legs down. We got all of these crashes and exploits going on, but hey, it's just a great accumulation time in my mind. Let's see who we got out here in the chat. What's up, Sharon Dawson? I appreciate you coming by. What's up, Stan? What's up, HBCU Maker? Some people think Algo is definitely not finished, but it is at a nice little price here. And it was just an Algo wallet that got hacked, not Algo itself. So Algo is definitely not finished. Whoever's out there wants a lower price in Algorand, they must, because it's definitely not finished. That was some wallet provider. It's not the chain itself. A wallet provider messed up. So whoever's out there spreading that foot wants a lower price Algorand. And as you can see here, 20 cents, like the lowest it got was in December here. If you do the 3-month chart, you can see here in December, it got down to 16. So I don't see it going down there anymore, but 20 is very tasty considering where it was. It's at 28, so this is about what? A third of the price drop on Algorand. Very tasty right there, especially considering the supply. Just a 10 million supply, considering other coins like Cardano, XRP. XRP is 100 million. Cardano's like 50 million, or excuse me, 100 billion for XRP. 50 billion for Cardano, 50 billion for HBAR. So Algorand at 10 billion, not too bad, not too shabby. If Silvergate Bank shuts down, will BTC stand strong? Oh, it will definitely stand strong. Yeah, BTC is not going anywhere. I thoroughly believe that BTC will be $1 million, if not 2028, 2030, around that area. And I've been through that so many times why I believe that. I could show you guys on the chart again if you want to see it. But something I want to kind of throw by y'all before we continue on with the questions. shout out to the Crypto Visor. He was saying something on his channel that I really agree with, and I just want to play this for you guys right quick. Let me see if I got the right. Okay, yep. So we'll play it in true Black Root fashion, where we're going like 1.5 times speed. But this is a way to invest, and I'll let him say what he's saying, and then we'll go over it, because I think this is a valid way of thinking about it. So let's just play this right quick.
Cryptocurrencies, and 2 of those cryptocurrencies go to zero, the complete collapse, you should still be able to sit and not even blink, not even worry about the rest of your portfolio, because you know that you're well diversified in other assets, in other cryptos that hopefully will perform well as regardless of those losses. Remember what I told you guys before, right? If you have $10,000, okay, and you invest that in 100 projects, that is $100 each project, okay? Let's say 80% of those projects go to zero. Okay, so 80 projects out of 100 projects go to zero. That means you have 200 projects left. No, sorry, 20 projects, right? Because you invested $100 in 100 projects. 80% go to zero. Okay, so that's basically a $2,000 in original investment left. If those 20 investments, $100 each, if they 10x, you now have doubled your initial investment of $10,000 in just 20% of your portfolio with 80% losses. So I'm gonna repeat that again for you guys. You have 100.
So listen, I love the math of this. And if you guys don't know, I'm an engineer. So I love the math of this, right? Let's hear him say it one more time.
100, okay? 100 different cryptos and stocks or whatever. And in each of those, you put $100. That's a $10,000 investment, okay? 80% or 80 of the stocks or cryptos that you invested in go to zero. So that's 80 times 100, that's $8,000 that you're subtracting. Just go to zero. That means you have $2,000 in other assets, 20 other assets that you invested in. If those 20 assets 10x, you have $20,000. So you doubled your initial investment, even though you lost in 80 positions out of 100.
So I like the math of that. So he's basically saying if 80% of your investments fail in this situation, you got $10,000, you put 100 in 100 projects, put $100 in 100 different projects. You still double your money if 20% of those projects, 20% of them 10x. So 20% of them with 100% with $100 in it, each of them, 10x. You still doubled your money. Now another way of looking at that is a baseball kind of way, like a good hitter is a 300 hitter. So that's a hitter that hits the ball 30% of the time. And in this type of situation, we're talking like a ball, a strike, or it's either a hit or like in that type of situation. Okay, let me start over. In that type of situation, we're either talking a hit or a strikeout, right? So 300 hitter, a hit or a strikeout. So 30% of your projects are either like 10xing or they're going to zero. So imagine if instead of like in his situation, you hit on 20% of your projects. Now, this is also kind of what venture capitalists do. They might invest in 10 things, right? And they kind of expect that 8 of them are going to fail. But in those 2, they're going to get such big gains that it's worth it to invest in those 10, right? As long as 2 of them hit big, they're great, right? Now, I'm not suggesting that you go out there and put, this is not financial advice. I'm just looking at the math of it, just the math of it. Now, let's just say instead of putting 100 in 100 projects and 20% of them work out, what if 50% of them work out? Then you got $50,000. You see what I'm saying? So what if those 50% that he says, that you're saying go to zero, don't go to zero? Then you got more than $50,000. So that's just something to look at. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. What's up, Trill McCoy? What do you guys think about the math of that? Any updates on Genesis Gemini? None at this moment that I know of at this moment. The Algo hat was a wallet. That's not affiliated with Algo. Yes, the wallet is affiliated with Algo, but it's not like Algo had a hack itself, like how oops, sorry about that. It's not like Algo had a hack itself, right? One moment, please. Yeah, so it's not like Algo had a hack itself. Like it's kind of like the Alliance Block situation, which is it's a little bit different too because Alliance Block's thing was a bridge that got exploited. Alliance Block didn't get its like contract hacked or anything like that. So it was a wallet. So it's just that wallet that's the problem. If you have your algo on Ledger, you're fine. If you had your algo in a different wallet, you're fine. It was just that My Algo wallet, which I've never heard of that My Algo wallet. I used a wallet called Para. I used a wallet called Para with it, and I imagine a lot of people use like MetaMask and stuff like that. I imagine a lot of people don't even deal with the DeFi of it. A lot of people might just have algo sitting on a exchange. So all of those people are fine. It's just the people who use that that specific wallet. Facts. Great accumulation time. I love these sale prices. It's such a great accumulation time right now. I always thought large circulation supplies were bad, but Lehman Baird, probably from HBAR, changed my mind. He said the large HBAR supply provides security from the project being taken over by bad actors from buying. Yeah, like he's right, of course, but that also like proof of work does that too with how Bitcoin works, and we all know proof of work isn't the energy like destroyer that everyone says it is, right? Um, yeah, there's a good part to a bigger a larger supply, and also a larger supply. Yeah. So there's a good and a bad to it for sure. And where Hedera is and what Hedera is doing, that's not a bad supply. What they got. All the supply, the token price rises, it will be virtually impossible for being attacked. Yep. For proof of stake projects, of course. Okay, so you got that in there. The BTC code algorithm was created to stand the worldly BS. The code is centered on community, but no one but God can crack the code bottom line. If you believe in BTC and a blockchain, you're chosen. There's so much that I want to go into on BTC on like esoteric tip, but just tune in when I go on Chance Barton's show on the 15th, y'all, because there's so much that went into Bitcoin from an esoteric level that the guy whoever created Bitcoin, they did more than just really understand economics. They understood alchemy too. So there's a whole like even extra level to that, which I don't even know if I should get into on here, but I'll for sure get into it on the 15th when I go over it with Chance Barton and my guy Homie Romy from Rising from the Ashes podcast. Because there's just so much that goes into it. That when I was reading this book, it was like Bitcoin is literally the best. It's the best money ever created, and that's like just hands down, it's the best money ever created. Um, but yeah, let me move on from there. 100, so many projects is very diversified with 10K. I probably invest in 10 to 20 projects to increase my return on investment. Thanks, E. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like 100 is a lot, but he was just making an example of like, hey, even if 80% of your projects failed, you're still 2xing your money in crypto. Like, come on, look at this. So I think he was just making that point with it. But yeah, if you were just looking to develop your portfolio and say, yeah, I'm going to choose 10 of 20 solid projects I'm good on, or maybe like 10 or 20 projects, and maybe like 5 of each are in a different area of focus, like say 5 AI, 5 like CBDC slash bank cryptos, 5 metaverse cryptos, 5 DeFi. Boom, right? Or 5 metaverse, 5 banking, 5 Web3, and 5 something else. Who knows, right? Um, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool breakdown there. Courtney Johnson, I like the math as well. Math is great. 10K, seven projects, 3 lotto ticket projects. I feel you. What's up, Gomes? What's up, Kid Graybo? Okay, cool, y'all. So yeah, I like that too. I love the math of that. But I'd say after like 100 is a bit much. 50, maybe I could see that. 25 would probably be like the ideal amount. Like and like just off the top of my head, 25 would be the ideal amount. 5 in 5 different areas. Like so you that way you could do 5 times 5 is 25. So you could get 5 different cryptos, your top 5 from 5 different areas, or however you would like to break that down. You could also choose like what, almost 3 from, if you want to go with 30, 3 from 10 different areas. You know, so I really like that breakdown. But we got some real low projects here. Let me at least do like 3 that I think are really good bargains right now. We kind of talked Hedera, right? And we talked Algorand. But there's one sleeper out there that could be silver to Bitcoin's gold, and that's Litecoin. Not too many people talking Litecoin. I know CryptoVisor does talk about Litecoin a lot. A low supply also has to be mined, can be used on the Lightning Network. Developing Mimblewimble, which is going to be great for enterprise cryptos. The lead developer, Charlie Lee, sold all his Litecoin, so he doesn't. It's not like he doesn't hold any Litecoin, according to him. So it's not the whole Satoshi factor where people are like, "Oh, the Satoshi wallet has so much Bitcoin, he could tank Bitcoin." No. So Litecoin is one that definitely you would want to look at, in my opinion. And here's the Mimblewimble, which is basically kind of like a zero knowledge thing where it provides the ability, if enterprises want to use Litecoin, it could. And we have like Michael Saylor, who's talked about Litecoin before as if like it's silver to Bitcoin, Bitcoin's gold. So I could almost see one day that Michael Saylor says, okay, I'm going to invest in Litecoin too. I could definitely see that. But of course, I guess that'll probably be after he gets his fill of Bitcoin, right? But Litecoin has a halving coming up in August. If Bitcoin hits $1 million, like what could we see Litecoin at one day, right? That's my thought. and you can see it almost made it as high as $400. So sitting here at 83, that's kind of a bargain, I feel. Another one we could look at in that same kind of veil and that same kind of like limited supply veil is Quant. Back in the 117 area after being up, I think as high as like 160. Let's do the 3 month. Yeah, close to 160 here. So a good discount considering as low as this guy was like 105 during the beginning of the year. And let's not even talk about an actual year ago when it was like at $40. Oh man, that would have been just so freaking juicy, right? But here at 117, it's not bad. It's definitely not I don't even know what happened here where it went to like 208. So, and it's almost like a good only 60% of the supply of Bitcoin sitting here at 14 million, like 14.8 million. So also one that's going to be kind of a corner of CBDC cryptos. And they say also you have to use Quant in order to use the Overledger technology. You have to have Quant to actually use it. So something to look at there. And then did I say 3? So yeah, let's go. Let's look at HBAR again. That'll be my third. Out of respect for the patrons, right? So this will be my third. Here, HBAR 50 billion, as we discussed before. The great part about HBAR is they're going to be kings of tokenization. They're in with all the people like the World Economic Forum, and just look at the top like 50 coins in crypto, and a lot of them have like WEF connections. I know a lot of people are like, come on, the WEF, but hey, they have the money and the power backing them. They just do. So, yeah. So they have the World Economic Forum backing them. They're heavy in with IBM. There's so much to like here, and at a 6 cent price, almost a 10x here, but I definitely expect this to go past 50 cents this bull market because it's DeFi online. Again, it's made more connections with the whole WEF thing. I really, really think we get past 60, maybe even $1 this bull market. Okay. Whether the bull market happens in November or if it happens like after the halving, we see, I think we definitely see at least 70 cent HBAR, if not $1. It's Doge Copper then. Hilarious. Well, I saw this thing today listening to I was listening to some show or whatever, but it basically said that Elon put in the patents for Twitter to be a payment system. So could he use Doge for that? Twitter already has the ability to send Bitcoin. Nobody uses it for that. The ability is like kind of in there, and you can see that on iPhones. So how hard would it be? Because I believe Doge is a fork of Bitcoin. How hard would it be to kind of finagle that so Doge works with it as well? So I don't know. The Doge could be something now that Elon Elon put in those patents from whatever they showed. It looked official, and I could see that being a thing. Why wouldn't you want Twitter to be a payment system? You got so many people on it right now to begin with around the world. It would be just so easy to just send a remittance payment to your Twitter friend. So Doge would probably be one to watch out for that. Bitcoin, of course, and also Litecoin. What's up, Gomes? So yeah, I know you're high on Doge. Is that? It's just a meme, right? It doesn't have really anything seriously to do with Doge. I didn't get a chance to look at this yet. Ordinal Doge. It's just hyping off of the Ordinal name, right? If you guys aren't familiar with Ordinals, Ordinals are like NFTs that are put on Bitcoin. I wanted to try to see if I could get somebody to come on and talk about Ordinals. But basically, the big thing to know about Ordinals, how they differ from regular NFTs, is that they're on chain. They're actually on chain. Normally, with these like Bored Apes or whatever you see, they're not actually on chain, which I did not know that. They like point to like IPFS or something like that. They're not really on chain. So income ordinals, where they're tied to an actual Satoshi, they're on chain, and they actually differentiate one Satoshi from another one depending on what information you attach to it. It's crazy to think about. It actually seems like something that can have legs. An ordinal, that is. But Ordinal Doge, let's see what this is all about. Okay, so it's literally just a meme coin. They're just literally taking the word ordinal and attaching it to Doge and seeing how memey they can get with it. Boy, okay. So let's. This is crazy, man. Oh man. Wow. That is like it's real. It's just memeing it up here, boy. Just memeing it up. Just straight memeing it. There's like even no shame in this game right here. Just no shame. Like literally no shame in this game. Wow. with the most simple website ever. I see you guys. I see you out here. Okay. Let's see here. ISO 20022 adoption effect. Not sure exactly what you mean by that. I think that ISO 20022 coins will be adopted because we're starting to have bank liquidity problems. The whole thing behind fractional reserve banking is that, hey, really only a fraction is available. Only 10 cents of the money is actually there for real. The other 90% is loaned out. And then we kind of loan out on top of the 90, and we do loans on top of the 90 that we loaned. But really, there's only 10% actually available. So this is why the banks actually are limiting the amount that we can take out. Because if everybody went to the bank and was like, give me my money right now, I'm sorry, we only got 10% of that money available. Oh, and by the way, that money is no longer backed by gold. So literally, that money doesn't mean anything. Um, only, but because we love America and America has the biggest military and America has a lot of gold and like that's literally like the power of America backs the dollar. It's not backed by anything. So that whole fractional reserve banking thing, like, which kills me, like, because people actually want to hoard dollars, but we've been over it before, right, y'all? The most money ever printed in the last 2 years, they printed like 80% of all the money in existence or something like that. 80% of dollars printed in the last 2 years. If I could spell here. So, yeah, basically 80% of all dollars in existence were printed in the last 2 years or around that, right? So, really, it seems to me like they're like, for whatever reason, they're devaluing their own dollar. Why? I'm not quite sure of that. But crypto looks like the next phase of the money. The term the great looks like it's going to be the great money restart. Put it that way. Yeah, the great money restart. And crypto is going to be a huge part of that. However, Bitcoin, which they can't control, I think is going to be the asset that's going to be worth the most. However, for us who are just trading and trying to, make money, like the altcoins are going to make the biggest moves in these bull markets. But I really think everybody should attempt to be a whole coiner. And also try to buy a little bit of land. Not financial advice, just what I'm doing. Also try to buy a little bit of land somewhere, In case all else fails, you can go farm your land, right? Not financial advice, but in case all else fails and the internet's gone, you got your farmland. Just saying. Just saying. It's funny, the community accepts Elon's patent, but not Reggie's. Man, you know how that goes. You know how that goes. And I'm not just saying because, I'm not just saying because of certain things, if you know what I'm saying, you know. Um, you gotta be in with certain people, and that's just how that works. Um, Not necessarily just because of the hue of the hue of his disposition. Um, Elon's one of those dudes that just seems to be in with those like WEF people. So that's how that works. Sadly, um, they have the original Ordinal Dogecoin. They bought it for 10 BTC. That's crazy. Like I was hearing that they made some Ordinal punks, and those Ordinal punks went for like 25K. And it's like to buy an Ordinal punk, you had to like buy it on Discord or something like that. Like it's not something that you can go like on an open sea and get. So if you're at the bleeding edge of technology with the ordinals, like, and you're out here trying to find something good, I I'm not looking at NFTs like that, but I don't know if you can have a good idea and put it on an ordinal, that might be something that you might want to look out for. I don't know, the next like Bored Apes on ordinals or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know how. I would be very hesitant to go pay more than a Satoshi for a Satoshi when you don't know where it's going to go, right? There are going to be other meme ordinal projects that will flood the market, probably so. These guys are getting listed on a SEX centralized exchange and getting insane partnerships. 500K plus follower accounts, AMAs, and shilling every day. Wow, that's cool. I know you do your research, Gomes, so that might be something people want to look at in the meme type deal. But you guys already know where I'm at with memes. The one meme that I'm high on is Floki, and because it's gotten listed everywhere, like well, there are a couple memes that I'm high on, but I'll say that for this the patrons. The patrons know like all the memes I'm high on. But since I've mentioned Floki before, I'll go ahead and mention that. Floki. So not only we're looking at the supply, crazy supply. What's that? 20 trillion Floki. And let me go on CoinGecko because it'll probably show us the best supply numbers. Okay, total supply. According to this, the total supply is 10 trillion. If I'm reading that right. That looks like 10 trillion. Okay. So what really said it to me is, and let's go back here to CoinMarketCap, is once LCX listed this thing, I was like, okay, what's really going on? And then right after LCX listed it, KuCoin listed it. And then I figured out that it has working DeFi. And I was like, okay, I'm sold now. And Monty Metzger of LCX said that they're going into more DeFi with LCX. And he's proven it by listing things like Floki. If Floki has its DeFi up and going. So only thing that doesn't have it listed right now is Binance and Coinbase, which I'm sure we'll have that happen at some point soon. I don't know if it'll reflect in the price or not, but usually it does. Also looks like Gemini is not listing it at the moment. I know Gomes, if you're still there, didn't you say an Indian exchange listed this as well recently? And then let's go over here. Where did I want to go up? DeFi Llama. And we've gone on here and looked at this before. But one of the things that I missed when we looked at this before, so this says 300 or 3 million locked. When I actually go on the website, it said it had 30 million locked. So I was like, wow, okay. I don't know why they're showing 3 million, but they're saying they got 30 million locked. So to me, really kind of bodes well. Backed by a strong Floki brand, 12 supported chains. Let's see, that might be where the difference is. It doesn't say. Oh, yeah, it does say a lot of chains. It looks like 12 to me. Yep, that's 12. Okay. I don't know what the discrepancy is, though. Why it says 3 when this one says 30, but just bodes better to me. Bodes even better. Sub Heavy Production. Steak dinner, money max. I got you. Floki is not a meme coin no more. Already 500 million cap. Yeah, I guess so, man. I guess so. Like, I guess you could say it and Sheep are not meme coins no more. They've moved up to deluxe apartment in the sky. Yeah, top 100 ranked now. Floki. Can we drop a couple zeros though? Can we drop a couple zeros? See, this might be that one, boy, where it's like, okay, couple zeros dropped. Let's see. Can I even get anything that has a close supply to that? Shiba Inu. That's crazy talk. A lot of supply there. Let me see if that's right, though. Which means, like, if Floki moves, it actually can move, possibly, because it seems like Sheep's supply is 589 trillion. Crazy. Let's see where Doge is. See, that's a high supply, but it's not terrible. For instance, Ripple is at 100 billion, and this is 138 billion. So this is like really high, but not ridiculous like Sheep and Floki. Are those all the high coins kind of in the top 100, I think? Of course, other than XRP. Oh, it's 100 billion. And yeah, so 100 billion here. Doge was 138 billion, right? So pretty interesting. Tron, one of these days, man, too. Yeah, Tron might be one of those nice little dark horses to watch. I was really impressed when I saw Justin Sun's resume. He used to work for Ripple. He was like a World Economic Forum, like not young global leader, but he was like the one under that. Like, Justin Sun's resume is crazy. Plus, he's a diplomat. Like he got elected and it's like permanently elected. So he has diplomatic immunity. Like just in case he has diplomatic immunity. That's cool. That's cool. I wonder if they do holders for Tron. Nope, can't see it. Because technically Tron has a foundation, but then like here recently, Tron gave some money to Binance and they were asking Justice Son about it. He's like, yeah, like me and CZ are friends. I gave some money to Binance. I was like, what isn't Tron supposed to be like aren't they supposed to have like a what is it, a board or a foundation that runs them now? So you're just like telling on yourself that you're still like running Tron even though you got this mock board up here. You're like, yeah, I gave, this amount of money to Binance. Just told on himself. He's like, "Look, I don't care. I got diplomatic immunity. What you gonna do to me?" Crazy. Yeah, Tron gets no love, but it's really out here. If you go and look at chains, I think it has the second amount of money locked up in its DeFi. Okay, Binance just kind of passed it again. It was number 2 for a while. It has some sneaky little projects on there too. Just Lend, Just Stables, and this is lending. And see, they can probably do this lending, this like kind of lending type of deal over in Asia, because they're not the rules aren't as strenuous as America. So it's Ben had just $2 billion in it, just chilling. That's crazy. Okay, so this lets me know why BTT has gone up so much. Supply APY, they're giving you 20% just to supply BTT here. 10% on Sun token. It's crazy, such a low percentage for Bitcoin that you think they would give you more for supplying Bitcoin. Decent amount for Tron, decent amount for USDD, decent amount for USDT. I think this is just like, this is why see, then they have such a high supply of it. Like everything that's in here is mostly Bitcoin. Interesting. I so weird. Interesting. Binance only passed it because of the rewards they're going to offer on the new Pancake 3 release. Okay. Such knowledgeable people over here. Appreciate y'all. So very interesting to see this on the Just Land app. crypto lending is crazy, and a lot of crypto lending goes into alchemy too. Yeah, y'all got to check out that episode on the 15th. And if you guys don't catch it live, I'm sure I'll put it on my Rockfin as well. Oh man, there's just so much to say about that. There's so much to say about it. So, all right then, guys. I will catch you guys on Saturday for my Gentleman of Crypto show there. It'll be 9:30 in the morning, MST time. Coming up here, I think on Saturday is when the hours switch back again, and I'll be on Pacific time again. But until then, MST. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Have a good one, guys. Peace.